Once upon a time, the Earth was inhabited by creatures so strange and wondrous that even many millions of years after their extinction, they still excite our imagination. What were these creatures? What did they look like? And could any of them survive to this day? Right now, I'm gonna answer these questions for you. Come together one and all because we're going in search of the legendary dinosaurs. Deep in the enchanting depths of the caves, the beauties of two different worlds become one. Soft moss covers rough dripstone, while glowberries gracefully entwine around sharp stalactites. In this magical setting resides a creature from a time long forgotten, the gorgeous Lushsaur. The inhabitant of the caves perfectly combines the features of its environment. Its thick, stone-like armor provides it with excellent protection. In addition, the dinosaur is covered with terrifying spikes, which give it a menacing appearance. Despite its impressive size, Lushsaur is able to remain almost invisible, all thanks to the lush layer of vegetation growing peacefully on its back. To camouflage itself even more, Lushsaur carefully retracts its sharp spikes inside its shell. This process is exactly what helps the beast hide from predators and pillagers right under their noses. However, Lushsaur does not always lurk. If necessary, it can engage in combat using its destructive tail as a weapon. Just imagine a stunningly spinning mace capable of destroying any threat in its way. And it's not surprising that such a powerful weapon, able of shaking the earth, attracts the attention of the most brutal pillagers. But Lushsaur is not a vicious beast. Rather, an intelligent, gentle creature with a big soul. And it's likely that right in front of us is the last of its kind. Therefore, our mission is to defend the nature. Floating and lifeless islands of the end. This place is characterized by merciless severity that not everyone is able to withstand. And yet, the ancient creatures are so powerful that they not only penetrated this dimension, but also perfectly adapted to its unusual conditions. Chorusoatl. This is the name I gave to this winged miracle for its love of chorus fruits. Surprisingly, it's not able to only fly perfectly, but also to walk on the ground without difficulty. This ability allowed it the opportunity to settle down in such a quaint place. You may have noticed by now that I try not to get too close to Chorusoatls. This is because these are unpredictable beasts that can attack any stranger in a flock. This behavior suggests that Chorusoatls were once superior predators, but due to the lack of meat, they ceased to be ones. This is probably the result of natural selection, which allows them to adapt better to new environmental conditions. However, their aggressiveness does not mean that you cannot make friends with them. The wolf is also not the most peaceful animal, but it's considered man's most loyal companion. It all depends on training skills. To tame a Chorusoatl, be confident and have your pockets full of chorus fruit. And immediately after, unexpectedly for the pterosaur itself, ride it. Because I generously fed the Chorusoatl, I brought its friends to me, who also want to eat. I would love to share it with everyone, but I don't have any chorus fruit left. This made them very angry. Before you is the most ancient representative of the Chorusoatls, who came to protect its descendants. Legend has it that this giant specimen is the very first pterosaur that arrived from our world many years ago. Its amazing size is explained by its wingspan, which reaches almost 20 meters. On its head, there's an attractive crest that fuses directly with the jaw. It's likely that it serves as a resonator and amplifier for sound signals, allowing it to produce screams so loud that they can simply blow away your opponent. After its undeniable dominance on the ground, the ancient Chorusoatl emits a powerful levitation charge and soars into the sky, where it certainly has no equal. The entire colony is now alarmed. It is almost impossible to understand anything in this chaos. This is exactly what I told you about, my friends. Training is above all. It's hard to find a place more frightening than the deep dark. Although lanterns are burning all over the city, every shadow can be fraught with unpredictable danger. But I couldn't even imagine what a deadly predator I would encounter here. The beast's roar instantly made my blood run cold, making it clear to me that the area around belonged only to it. Fortunately, the ancient city has a lot of shelters. However, the predator knew about my presence and did not let me get out. For a moment, I managed to see its terrifyingly huge mouth, reminiscent of a black hole. It's not hard to imagine what this monster did to the warden. Most often, before my eyes, I could see his paws rotten to the very bones. They made the ground tremble endlessly, which helped me determine the beast's location. They gave me a good opportunity to avoid death, and yet I understood that any wrong step could cost me my life. This was a true nightmare. The dinosaur was completely engulfed by the slimy and disgusting skulk. Such horrific parasitism made the already ferocious predator even more dangerous and aggressive. The Sculksaur's body desperately tried to reject the infection, which could be seen from its pulsating, vile growths. Apparently, they're the dinosaur's weak point. It's time to show courage. It's time to be careful. It is becoming increasingly difficult to get out of the caves alive. But look, thick pus fell out of the dinosaur. Perhaps I can use it to improve my weapons. Excellent. I created arrows that can be attracted to the target. This is exactly what we need now. I don't think that such a formidable creature is capable of dying because of some kind of arrow. I'm sure the parasite will restore its strength, and Sculksaur will be reborn somewhere else. But I really hope that I never have to see it again. The gorgeous Lushsaur, the mighty Chorusoatl, and the deadly Sculksaur. Here they are, the legendary dinosaurs, the most powerful creatures that ever lived on Earth. But who knows? Maybe there are other species hiding somewhere. Someday we will definitely find out. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new adventures. Good luck!